say these things and I kind of use a lot of, I like to laugh and joke, right? I do. Because life should be happiness. It should be funny when we can laugh at ourselves over things we thought were so important that, man, we didn't know. That's serious. Life only has so many serious moments in it. And if we take everything like that, that tends to take from our viability, meaning we're not as vibrant and happy, and we can't think of happy things to be happy about. Because we can think of things to be happy about. We do things every day to be happy about, right? And I know one thing is, hey, I was working out with my brother, right? And man, I need to be happy I got that pain. Right? I do. I was like, and I'm serious. Why? Because it's a journey to where you're doing something for yourself. You see your bubble? And it can be painful doing something good for yourself. Whoa, you think I was going to go there? It can be painful doing something for yourself. Why? Because society says sacrifice for me, not you. Doggone it. When you wake up every day, you sacrifice for society's standards and rules and requirements. How dare you think about sacrificing for yourself? And guess what society says? It put the people around you to tell you you are selfish as soon as you take care of yourself. See? Well, that's how you do it now, Mom? Oh, come on, Mom. When you change? You've been doing this for 20, you've been giving me that pacifier for 20 years. And it's not a new pacifier. It's old and scraggly. Got, all kind of lint on it and bugs. But that's the one they want. Because they know that's your best. They know it's your best. And that's the one they always want. Until you go to the grave. And then what happens? What did Mama leave me? And then the other folks, Mama didn't want you to have that. I think I'm talking the truth now. But we teach folks around us to build their bubble so they never want from somebody else because they have it. And usually anything that people want is materialistic conditions. If you have this, you're successful. You are right. You're down the right path. Right? Yeah. So like that big screen TV we talked about. I talked about it with you before. No, not the good one, flat. Thin one, like this. I'm talking about the console wood one. Knowing that thing outdated. But they got to have it because they said when you're not here, Mama said, I'm supposed to have this. Guess what? Mama said, doggone it, don't depend on me dying for you to get. Now, what in the world you need this TV for? You should have the most updated thing in your house. Not this old. I didn't even want this. I wanted that new when I saw it at the store. I only had this because y'all butt wouldn't get it for me. So I had what I had. See the sacrifice? So instead of her getting that new TV, she made sure everybody around her got one. We see that today, right? We see it. Hey, let's make sure everybody's taken care of. And man, stop sacrificing your life for people who are not feeding into it. And I don't say stop a lot there. I think I say about 4 times a day. But everything, it was relevant to say that. Because, man, the energy that you have is supernova. But if you give that supernova to those around you first, you're flickering. You're flickering. Think about that. Man, I want that supernova. Now, when I get tired of it, I'll give you some sprinkles of it. But that's all you're getting because this feels too good to me. Go get your own supernova. Here's a sprinkle. This is how it feels. And guess what that sprinkle is? I paid your bill. That's how I feel to pay a bill. Can you do it yourself? Right? Makes sense, don't it? That's right. But I'm not saying that in a negative manner. I'm saying it as empower yourself to have say so and laugh at what you do. Because we do some stuff that's funny, but we take it seriously. Like, oh yeah, we gotta do this. Like, hold up. When you do that, flip yourself on the outside and watch you do it. You know, like, what the heck? Yeah. So just that's just a little nugget, right? Okay, sir, you had a question? Did I? Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay. One thing I say, hey, my bubble opinion is not a 6-step program. It's on the back, and I wanted people to see that because as you take the perspectives and consideration within the book, you have to build your own sustainable program. There's some things that are for you to consider in here, but one thing I'm gonna tell you, you never think about that is being true. Do nothing. 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 What do I mean? Don't take work as work. That's business, so it's not part of your life. But you're gonna do that anyway. Why you gotta think about it? Don't think about work, right? Because that's usually you're thinking happy or unhappy with work, or what I gotta accomplish, or you get in the car with work. Don't think about work. When you show up that day, clock in, clock out. Nothing. Do nothing with that. Now the other nothing is like I said earlier. Don't do anything for a couple days and just see. Just see, assess. Do nothing first because then you'll know what you need to react to. Now, if you had a guilt trip or you think you should be part of everybody else's decision making, you see where we're going? That's self-induced something. But if you do nothing, you're allowing people to handle their own things. Yes. Like I say now, hold up. I used to be able to get a phone call and somebody would be in need. All right? You get that phone call, somebody's in need. Well, this is not a good needs resource. Why? Because if you're in my space, I see the needs you need and I offer it voluntarily on a good source. See? Not a source, that's their professionalism. That's their profession. Some people are professional energy takers. Yeah. And they expect you to work hard so they can take you in. Like, hey, you excuse me. Why you take off this week? You took vacation, so they doing the math. Vacation don't pay you as much as the overtime you were doing. So they said, man, I had this thing I want to get, but I'll wait until Dad's doing overtime again, then I'll ask. You see? I can't make this up. So what you practice is doing nothing for anything that's not your priority. And you can't have 1,000 priorities. I don't have 1,000 priorities. Because when you sit back, like I said earlier, what do you need? Food. My man right here said he shower every blue moon. Right? You see? I agree with him. Yeah, every blue moon. Right? What? Because then you're seeing what you truly need. So as you create that process for yourself, you're not creating access for others. So you're doing nothing for them or it, be it work or that thing, nothing. Because a lot of times, like I said, we'll wake up, start our day doing stuff for everything around us except us. Instead of going for that little walk, right? Like I got to work out. I'm gonna tell you this true Hollywood story. So about how was it? It was about July, around close to my birthday. I was having a party with my bro. I got COVID, right? At the same time, I was doing the book, so I was working through COVID to get the book because the book didn't get published until like the end of August or something like that, or yeah, end of August. So I'm working, fever, sick, man, still getting at it, right? Still getting at it. But that entire time, I put these processes above myself. So I had to get back to myself first. You see the priorities? You see how you said it? Your steps? It's okay to ebb and flow, but you got to get back to what you know is important. So remember I said good pain? I felt good pain the past couple of days because I needed that. My body was like, hey, dude, you need this. And you know what you need. And you know what's being taken from you. Ain't no doubt. You know. So that's where you start with your baby step, and everything that's being taken, get it back close to you. But whatever you get back close to you, you have to determine if you need it. If you don't need it, why bring it in your space? Because it might not have ever been a priority or a need. It was conditioned to have. Did that answer your question? Yeah. So nobody needs somebody else's 6-step, 7-step program because that's theirs. Create your own because it's sustainable. And you can ebb and flow your own. If you're not on it, you're not holding it against yourself. You're not feeling guilt trip. You're like, oh, I'll get it back. Boom, get it back, and it's still rocking again. Okay. Any more questions? Okay. Well, hey, I want to thank everybody for coming out. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you being patient with technology. I think everybody ate all the food back there. I don't see anything left. That's good, right? But mostly, I hope today starts a new journey to yourself because you are important. You are your best resource, and you are always your purpose in life. And those around you will gravitate towards you if they desire the same, or they'll leave your space if they don't. Allow that process to happen. Do nothing. All right. Thanks for coming out.